Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome. Yes, we are here and we are live. Welcome again to tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Thursday and it's 8 p.m. and we are here. We are live. Yes, once it's Thursday and it's 8 p.m., I'm going to pop up on your screen. Yes, you're going to be seeing my face. I'm going to pop up on your screen. And I want to say thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community, and I want to say a very, very warm welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you because you absolutely make this worth the while. Thank you because I know that whenever I'm here, I'm live. I know that I'm not alone. I know that you are here and you're with me. And I want to say thank you very much for joining me again. We hold these weekly live webinars every Thursday like clockwork at 8 p.m. We are here, we are live, and we are doing this. And I want to say thank you, thank you so much for always being here. And thank you especially again for tonight for joining me again in this week's edition of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. It promises to be very interesting as always and as usual. Yes, it promises to be great. It promises to be exciting. It promises to be eye-opening. It promises to be next level. Yes, this week's edition, I'm particularly excited about it. And I want you to buckle your seatbelt. I want you to sit tight and I want you to stay here, stay engaged, and let's do this together. I want to say thank you again and again for joining me tonight. Well, this is a weekly live webinar of the Advanced Launch community. And the weekly live webinars are brought to you by the Advanced Lounge, which is a community where we're having for people who are learning, who are growing, and who are becoming superior versions of themselves, or are becoming more valuable versions of ourselves, because we understand that the change that we desire to see, everybody wants change. Everybody desires change, whether it's change in your own life, change in your home, change in your workplace, change everywhere. The change that we want to see, we must start by experiencing that change ourselves. And so in the Advanced Lounge, we are about helping the individual, equipping them for that change, equipping them to enter into that phase or that journey of growth and of transformation that makes them more valuable versions, that they are then able to translate that value into the spaces that they operate. So the Advanced Lounge, our aim, our objective, our goal is to help individuals to lead more purposeful lives, to help individuals to become more successful versions of themselves. And the weekly live webinars are just one of the expressions of the Advanced Lounge, where we get to equip ourselves, we get to empower ourselves for that journey. Because get this, when you know better, it is only then that you can do better. So in these weekly live webinars, we get to know better. We get to equip ourselves with the requisite knowledge that we will need for that journey, because you cannot go on the journey without being prepared for the journey. And you don't get prepared when you prepare yourself for the journey. And so in the weekly live webinars, we are equipping ourselves. Everything we do here is to equip, or is to deposit the knowledge that we will need for that journey, because you will need it. You will need that journey. And so tonight is it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very exciting. I want you to be here, be in the room, give me a comment in the comment section. If you can see me, in fact, leave me a comment right now. If you can see me, you can hear me, say hello, say something in the comment section. Let me know that you are there, and let's maintain that energy throughout, these few minutes that will be here. I promise you, the time during the webinars, the time flies right by. So you want to be here, because before you know what's happening, we're wrapping up, but not without you going with something tangible, from this class. So be here, stay engaged, and please invite others. The webinars are free and they are open to all. Everybody that should be upgrading their knowledge base, should be increasing in their knowledge base, so that they are able to do better. Because as I said earlier, it is only when you know better that you can do better. So in this week's edition is going to be very, very interesting. So you want to sit tight. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Launch community. And my job, I love my job. My job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you. I bet you that you never considered the great and amazing things that you are capable of. You've never considered, you've never quite sat down to wrap your mind around the huge potential that is right inside of you. No, you're not looking for it from somewhere else. It's inside of you. My job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you. The possibilities, they are endless, they are limitless. There are heights for you to climb. There are territories for you to take. There are grounds for you to cover. Like, you are capable of doing so much more than you could have ever thought of. You are you are capable of doing amazing and outstanding things. And my job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you, and then to help you to begin to navigate right from where you are now to where you want to be. And there is nothing impossible. There is nothing that is out of range. Like, if you can think it, you can do it. And my job is to help you navigate that journey of growth and of transformation, to enter into realms of sustained and sustainable success, that you are able to grow line upon line, precept upon precept, and enter into realms that you could never have imagined for yourself. The journey ahead is exciting. Help me write in the comment section, I'm excited. And you should be. Your future is not bleak. Your future is bright. Help me write in the comment section, my future is bright. And I'm not a motivational speaker. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to motivate you. I'm not trying to whine you. I'm telling you exactly how it is. That if you can wrap your head around it, you can wrap your mind around it, that there are heights for you to climb. There are amazing things for you to do. And I'm here to help you on that journey of growth and of success. And tonight, we're about to get into tonight. Tonight is going to be it's going to be very exciting, as I've mentioned before. Tonight, we're looking at how to experience the power of newness. The power of newness. Like, many times, it feels like there's nothing new going on around us, right? It feels like it's same old, same old. Well, there is a way to experience that newness, that you can be able to step into what's next for you, and there is so much ahead of you. I want you to be really excited, because we're going to begin to explore and unpack how we can begin to experience the power of newness. And there is power in newness. Like, your life doesn't have to be doesn't have to be the same old, There is power in newness. Are you ready for tonight? Help me write in the comment section, I'm ready, coach. Let's go. Help me write in the comment section if you're excited, if you're raring to go. I want to see your emojis. I want to see drum rolls. I want to see fire emojis. I want to see dancing emojis. I want to see your comments. Say, I'm ready, coach. Let's go. We are about to enter into things that you may never have considered before, that you've never have thought about before. We're going to explore and unpack how we can begin to experience the power of newness. The power of newness. I want to start by asking you a question. Are you ready? I want to see your comment in the comment section. Are you ready? Let me know. Are you ready? Alrighty. So I want to begin by asking you a question. So if I followed you around for 30 days, for the next 30 days, would I watch you grow? Would I watch you be taking steps of growth every day? Or would I be watching you live the same day over and over again, like you're on repeat? I want you to think about it very, very deeply. If I were to be your shadow for the next 30 days, if I were following you around, whether it's your home, your work, your market, your church, would you be living the same day over and over again? Or would you be having steady but consistent improvement of growth, of showings of growth on every day that will be following you? I know that thinking about this question, so it may be like I'm attacking your sensibilities, but no, I'm not trying to attack you. And I always say that the weekly live webinars, when we come here to discuss or to have these conversations, sometimes may feel like personal attack, because your sensibilities are being attacked, because somehow you find yourself right in the bind. But it is only when we are able to confront such things that we are able to know exactly what is going on and then what we can do about it. Because many of us are living on autopilot. Guys, please be here. Please be present. Many of us are living lives on autopilot. We keep doing the same things. We keep having the same habits. We keep being in the same places. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the week, the end of the month, the end of the year, you now sit down and wonder why nothing changed. You wonder why my life is like this. You wonder why my life is the same. You wonder why it's like nothing is moving for me. Well, you've been living the same day, you've been living the same week, you've been living the same month, and it turns into years and turns into years, and then it's no wonder that we are not where we wanted to be. And let me tell you that this, you could have the best of desires, you could have the best of intentions, you could even have written down stuff, but when you keep living the same day over and over, nothing new, nothing different is going on, my friend, you are going to have the same result of last year, of 2 years before, of 5 years before. And this is the unfortunate, but this is the truth, that many people are living the same years over and over again. Little wonder, I think I mentioned this last week. I saw a quote that said that some people died 25 years at 25, but they were buried at 75. That means that somebody stopped, their life stopped at 25, but they kept on living. In the physical years, the years were coming. They were saying Happy New Year. They were saying, oh, Happy New Year for more than 50 years. But actually, they stopped living at 25, but they only got buried at 75. Please write in the comment section, God forbid, and then me forbid it. Write in the comment section, God forbid, but then you go ahead and forbid it, that you won't continue, that no more, not anymore. You won't continue to live the same life over and over again. So tonight we're talking about how we can begin to experience the power of newness, how we can begin to step into that place where we completely transform our lives, and we're able to break from these circles that have not helped. We have been trapped in circles that have been sucking us in and have not been helping the situation at all. And by this time, by the time we're coming to at the end of this class, I would have hoped that I would have convinced you, that we need to begin to do differently, so that we can begin to see different results, so that we can begin to have different experiences, but most importantly, so that we can begin to live lives that are truly fulfilling and are satisfying. So many of us are living on repeat, and we must break from that. Please let me write in the comment section, it is time to break free, because it is time for us to move beyond that. Let me write in the comment section, it is time for us to break free. It is time for me, personalize, it is time for me to break free. It is time for us to begin to experience newness. So when we say newness, what exactly are we talking about? It seems like, Coach Tracy, is this not your word? When we say newness, I'm trying to communicate something. So when we talk about newness, we don't only talk about, buying new stuff. Sometimes when you buy a new phone, you're excited. Sometimes when you have a new hairdo, or we buy a new wig, or buy some new clothes or stuff like that, it's exciting. Those are, they are fun. Those can be exciting. Those can bring us moments of joy, but that's not really what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about newness, what comes to my mind is about stepping into new experiences, pursuing new opportunities, entering into new environment, and most importantly, entering the new in your mind, because this is very, very, very key. Entering the new, adopting a new mindset. Many of us were recycling the same old mindset, and the mindset will produce the same actions that produce the same results. So when I'm talking about newness, I see you entering into new mindsets. I see you entering into new experiences, into new opportunities for you, into new environment. New environment doesn't mean jackpot. And this is with due respect to Jackpot. I have nothing against Jackpot. A new environment does not really mean that you have to relocate to another place. You can create an environment for yourself. So entering into new environment, and the core element when we talk about entering into new environment, into new opportunities, into new experiences, into new mindset, the core elements of entering into the new, of experiencing newness, of experiencing this newness, is that there are three things I'm looking at. First of all, that there is growth. There is growth. That you are developing new skills, you are developing new strengths, new perspectives, that there is growth, that there is some measure, even if it's small, but a consistent growth, even if it's every day, a small change, but that small change consistently done will show significant growth. So when we're talking about newness, this one of the core elements of newness is growth. So you want to begin to ask yourself, in which area of my life am I growing? Because this is what compounds. This is what, when we ignore this core element, then we'll find ourselves in one spot. We find that nothing is changing, nothing is moving, and we keep on living the same lives over the same years, same weeks, same months, over and over again. Another core element of experiencing newness is advancement. That's moving forward, moving forward towards something bigger, something better, even if that forward movement is just small. So you are developing new skills, you are growing in your strength, in your perspective, then you are advancing, no matter how small, even if it's by half an inch. If you are moving half an inch every day for 30 days, for 52 weeks, then at the end of that time, you would have seen something significant. Then forward movement is that of avoiding stagnation and just being stuck in repetitive cycles. These are the three core elements, three core elements of experiencing newness. So that newness that we're talking about is made up of a growth, of an advancement, of a forward movement. So it's actually about you becoming somebody that you've never been before. It's not just about doing the same things. It's about entering into new realms. It's about finding areas that you want to break into territory you want to break into. It's not just about doing the same things, even if it's a little bit better. It's about finding new grounds to push yourself. It's about finding new grounds to push yourself. That is where the real transformation happens. That's where, in the place where there is the new, that is where the real transformation happens. That is where the real change. Remember, we said that we are becoming people of value, becoming superior versions of ourselves, and that the change that you desire to see around you must start with you. And it is in the new, it is in experiencing the new, it is in entering the new that you begin to see that change, that you begin to see that transformation. Please let me write in the comment section, I'm ready for transformation. Look, you must be ready. You must want it. Many times, we hear these things and we are charged, our energies are high, but you must sit down and really decide that this is what I want. But then beyond deciding, because there is a decision, but then there is the taking action, you must begin to take action. And newness is powerful. Newness is powerful because you, as a person, you were wired for the new, you were wired for novelty. And I think it was in the Overcoming Self-Sabotage course that we held over the last weekend, that Coach Tayo, in day 2, she was telling us about, she's a psychologist, and she was telling us about how the brain works. She was taking us in the day 2, which was healing and all that, and she was telling us about how the brain works. How people used to think that you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? Like, once you are old, you can't be taught anything. But now science has shown us, they call it neuroplasticity, that the brain is now able to create new pathways when we try new things. So actually, there is no excuse for us. You can't say you are too old. Who is here? Who is listening to me? You can't say you are too old. You can't say, no, I'm 40. This thing is for Gen Z people. No, you are wired for the new. You were wired to crave, to desire novelty, the new, and you were wired to be able to do it. So it doesn't matter how old you are. Of course, it's always better to start early, but it doesn't mean that, oh, because you are old, nothing can happen for you. Oh, your life is done with. No, you can be able to learn new things. You can be able to do new things. You can be able to enter into the new. Help me write in the comment section, I am ready to enter into the new. See, you must be ready, because everything is waiting for you. There is nothing that is stopping you. Not your age, nothing is stopping you except yourself. You can begin to enter into the new. Let me write in the comment section, I'm ready for the new. You have to be ready. Enough of 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, the same life over and over again. Nothing actually changes. You can't have the experiences. Remember what we spoke about, entering into experiences, into opportunities, into environment, into new mindset. You can't when it is always, and your brain can try new things. Your brain can create new neural pathways to be able to try new things. And this is what happens when you embrace the new. You become more creative. And I've said it before. If you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me say that creative is not for people, it's not for artists and musicians and actors and all those people that we used to say creative. Oh, the person can draw, it's creative. The person can write poem. No, you are creative because you were created to be creative. So when you embrace newness, you become more creative. That aspect of you opens up, that you are able to become more creative. You are able to build resilience. Why? Because you are learning new things, and in that newness you learn to adapt, you learn to be resilient, you learn to go again, even when you are trying, it's something new, but you keep at it, and you learn the ability to adapt, you learn to be resilient, and as a result of that, your confidence grows. We're talking about what happens when you embrace newness. You become more creative, you become more resilient, and your confidence grows. Why does your confidence grow? Because you can prove to yourself. There is something called self-trust. We spoke about it in the Overcoming Self-Sabotage course as well, about giving yourself evidence. You are, because of what you are doing, you are giving yourself the evidence to trust yourself. Because before you build trust with anybody in a relationship or whatever, the person has given you evidence, the person has given you reason to trust them. When you are entering into newness, you are also giving yourself the evidence, the reason to trust yourself, to be able to do certain things, and so your confidence grows, and then you're able to expand your identity to this whole new person. All of a sudden, people around you are saying, who is this new person? Have you ever had that experience? Somebody asks, this is a whole new different you. Yes, because there's something new, there is something exciting, there is something wonderful, there is a new place that you are going to, and all of a sudden you take on this whole new identity of a person who is bold, of a person who is courageous, of a person who is daring, of a person who is willing to go. Let me write the comment section. Just give me emojis, give me fire, give me anything. Be excited, because the possibilities I'm talking about, I'm not talking to your neighbor. I'm not talking to your friend. I'm talking to you. The possibilities that exist for you, they will blow your mind, like absolutely. And it is for you. It is for you. It is not for somebody else. I'm not thinking about somebody. I'm talking to you. And when I say these things, I'm really excited, because it is amazing how people exclude themselves. We think about these novel things, we think about these awesome ideas, and somehow we can never capture it in our mind that it's about you. It's about you, and you need to begin to see yourself in that light. It's about you. We're not talking about somebody else. That it is meant for you. You were created for greatness. Like blood is flowing through your veins. Like every human being, blood is flowing. Every human being has potential for greatness trapped inside of them, inside of you too. But you must be willing. You must first of all enter into that realization and understanding of who you are and what you carry, and then begin to understand that these realms are meant for me. Are you still here? Let me write in the comment section, I'm here. You know, newness opens you up and exposes you to a whole new life. And it's not stories, I'm telling you. You can become an absolutely different person by experiencing and by stepping into this power of newness. You are able to see yourself in new and better ways because you have embraced and entered into the new. Are you still here? Let me write in the comment section, I'm still here, coach. So we're going to look at signs, because many people will be saying, oh, are you sure that this thing is for me? Are you sure that I'm no, I think I'm good. Many of us are not good, unfortunately. Many people. And I always say that you must sustain the ability to tell yourself the truth. Excuse me. You must sustain the ability to tell yourself the truth. The highest form of deceit is self-deceit. Sit down, call yourself to a meeting. I always say it humorously. I say I call myself to a meeting. Tracy and Co. Nigeria Enterprises Limited Incorporated. I am the COO. I'm the CEO. I'm the general counsel. I'm the everything is me. Call yourself to a meeting and be able to have some conversations with yourself. We're going to look at some signs that you are stuck in this living the same day. You know, I see some people are living the same days, living the same week, the same month, same year over and over. So here's how you can know that you are living the same day over and over. Your routine hasn't really changed in years. This is so easy for you to just look back now and to begin to see the patterns. Your schedule, your life, your routine hasn't changed in years. And this was me. I could tell you exactly, and for several years, I could tell you exactly. I would wake up, I would bathe, I would get the children ready, we would go to school, drop them at school, I would go to work, do the normal day's job at work, I'd close, I'd come home, maybe cook dinner, then maybe some family time, then watch movie, then I would go to bed, then wake up again. And that was the same life over and over. So this test is very easy, and you are not going to share it with anybody. Sit down with yourself and begin to see, has my routine really changed in years? You will know that you are stuck living the same day over and over, and that what that means is that the same year over and over, nothing really changes. Another sign that you will know you are stuck in the same day, living the same day in and out, is that you feel comfortable, but you feel unfulfilled. Very, very classic. I was so comfortable, and I say that everybody that knew me, they thought, oh, Tracy has everything. Oh, everything now, everything was going very good. Everything, family life check, and work life check. It was as if everything was perfect. I knew that I was comfortable. Everything was good. I'm paying your bills. It's like you are coasting. You are paying your bills. You as at when due, and everything. You are meeting your obligations, and you are comfortable, but you know that you are unfulfilled. I knew it. I didn't need anybody to tell me. I'm telling you, just like you don't need me to go and analyze your life and tell you. You can hear me and you know it. You know that you are comfortable, but you know that you are not fulfilled. It's a sign that you are stuck in that same day. You are stuck in the same day. You are living the same day, the same month, the same year over and over again. Another sign is that you have dreams. Hey, you have dreams. If we ask you now, you have very tall, very beautiful dreams. You can weave us a story and leave us spellbound, but no concrete action steps. You see, there is a huge disconnect, because if you are dreaming but there are no action steps, then your dreams can never be actualized, and it's a sign that you are stuck. Yeah, in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, I'll speak a little bit about that because I just want to make a point here. In the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, which is our 12-week mentoring system where we have structure and support to take participants through 12 weeks of structured growth and transformation, where we ensure that everything that we are doing is to build that successful individual that is going on a purposeful journey. But the participants can catch themselves growing. They can see that they are growing, they are changing, they can see, they can experience their journey of growth and of transformation. I always tell them in the boot camp, and they go through it's a 12-week program, but there is no, if you are dreaming without action steps, it doesn't make sense. We take the participants through that process where they are able to dream, but not only dream, they are able to develop certain steps, and then they get to where they have action steps that they can measure daily, weekly, monthly action. See, if there is a disconnect, if your dream has not been cascaded to the point where you have action steps you have not started and you are stuck. So in the boot camp, this is one of the things that we do to ensure that whatever dreams, whatever hopes, aspirations, whatever that these participants have, that we are breaking them in the process of time towards towards specific action steps that they can take that will lead them back to their dreams. The Be More Accountability Bootcamp, the 2025 cohort 3 is coming up. It's coming up. We start kickoff on August 25th. I want to invite you to join that program that provides a system with a structure. The structure is tight. The structure has been created. The only thing you do, you enter inside and you begin to move. The structure is there on ground. So what you do is that you enter inside. We've discovered that many people have the best of, of hopes, of aspirations, of plans and everything. But what they lack is the structure within which to move and the accountability that is required to be able to make the required mileage or traction on that journey. So we present to you a system that has both the structure and accountability to give you the results that you desire. The 2025 cohort 3 of the Be More Accountability Bootcamp kicks off on August 25th. I want to invite you to join this cohort, join this community that will ensure that you are not only growing, but you're actually succeeding. For an access fee of 50,000 for the 12 weeks, you get enrolled into that course, into that program. We have payment installments available. However, please reach out to the number on the screen, and then we can have those discussions. However, all payments must be made before induction starts, because you need to begin to break into the new. You must begin to move from where you're having dreams to concrete action steps. If you don't, this means you'll be stuck, living the same day. If somebody calls you, you can spell out your tall dreams and hopes and aspirations, but that's where it stops. And because it stops there, you keep on living the same day over and over again. So I really hope to see you in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. Another sign to know that you are stuck in that same day is that you avoid opportunities because everything feels like a risk. What if this happens? Or what if I try? And everything feels risky, so you'd rather not. You must find yourself. You must sustain the courage to say it to yourself as it is. And I can see my former self in all these things. Anything, and I've said it here, I've shared my story. If you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me share my story. Anything that felt like stress, it doesn't matter whether it was staring me in the face, whether it was a full-blown opportunity, next level opportunity. If it felt like stress, if it felt like I was going to be stressed or it was going to risk me anything, and count me out. But then you keep on living the same life over and over again. Another sign for you to know that you are stuck living the same day is that each year feels just like the last one. Each year feels just like the last one. I was thinking about myself the other day as I was taking a walk, and I found myself, believe it or not, I found myself already creating a mental picture of my 2026 oh, this will fit here, this will fit here. I was already creating that mental picture. But for many years, for many years, I was literally stuck living the same year, because every year felt like like the former year. We'll just say Happy New Year. Before we know what's happening, we're singing Christmas carols, and then we're saying Happy New Year, and it's Christmas carols, and the years were just going by. So you must look at this. I've mentioned at least five. The list is not exhaustive. Your routine hasn't really changed in years. You feel comfortable, but you are unfulfilled. You have dreams but no concrete action steps. You avoid opportunities because they feel risky, and every year feels like the last one. So which of these do you see yourself? You have to be honest. You don't have to put it in the comment section, but if you like, please put it in the comment section. You have to be you have to be honest. It is when you are able to be aware, it's when you understand what is really going on, that you can begin to put yourself in the path of change, in the path of growth. But many people resist newness. Many people are stuck. Hey, it is like an irony. It is like, how can this happen? Many people are stuck, but many people are resistant. So you need to put yourself in that place where you are really pushing against the tide and breaking through this thing, because it will keep you stuck. I see it as a fight for your life. Fight for your life, a fight for your destiny, a fight for your future. If not, you will be stuck. And let me write in the comment section, that is not an option for me. You must not accept that option, that you are stuck and in one place for life. 10 years, 20 years, time may have even passed, but the next best time for you is right now. So you must consider this a fight for your life, a fight for your destiny, a fight for your future. But let me tell you, many people, even you, may be resisting newness. You may be resisting. And it's not, I always say that when we share these things, it's not to attack you, it's not to make you ashamed. No, it is so that you begin to understand what's really going on and tell yourself, it's not okay for me to stay here. Let me write in the comment section, it is not okay for me to stay here. I want you to be vexed. I want you to get ready to do something differently, so that you can begin to push and begin to move out of this place, because it is not okay. What may have happened. All the time may have passed, 10 years, 5 years, 15, 20. It doesn't matter. What matters is that, what do you do next? What is your next step? But these may be the reasons why people, even you, are resisting change. It's not that you are lazy. It's not that you don't want it. It's not that you don't have plans for it. It's not that you have not set goals. Why then are we resisting newness? Many of us are afraid because of fear. How is it going to be? What if this happens? What if I go? What if I try and this happens? What if I try and I fail? What if I try and they laugh? What if I try and people talk about me? What if they say, who is this one? Where did she come from? What if they say, then we are afraid of the unknown. We are afraid because deep down, our brain, ourselves, we prefer that predictability. That comfort of knowing that you know exactly what to do, and you know the exact outcomes that will come. It's just like, that, oh, in my day, if I take this and this together, I get this. You already know the outcomes. So your brain is telling you that is predictable, that is better. It is not better. It's keeping you stuck. And many of us are afraid. We resist newness because we are afraid of the unknown. Another big one that I see that is so, it's many people, in fact, during the overcoming self-sabotage course, I just took a small poll. A lot of people are struggling with a fear of failure. People say, what if I try and I mess up? What if I try and I fall face flat on the ground? What if? And so we are afraid of failure. And so guess what? Many people never try. There's something you want to do, there is a book you want to write, there is an activity you want to do, there is a venture you want to go into, but you are afraid. What if I try? What if it doesn't work? What if it fails? What if I mess up? And then you don't try at all. These are some of the reasons why people resist newness. People resist trying to explore the new opportunities, new environments, new activities that they get, new mindset. They refuse to allow themselves. Another fear that is very shocking but very common is the fear of success. You now begin to worry, you now begin to be afraid. But what if I succeed? How will I be able to replicate the success? What if I succeed one time and then the expectations are too much? What if I cannot replicate my success? What if I cannot sustain it? Then all these fears lead you to, I'd rather stay. We refuse, we reject entering into that new. We refuse to explore the new environments, the new opportunities, the new experiences. We refuse. We rather stay in the old because we are afraid of the unknown. We are afraid of failure. We are afraid of success. Even the identity lock that you cannot believe, instead of embracing the new person that you are becoming, it is now, I cannot believe that I can do anything new. This is just how I am. Um, Please, how many times have you ever said that to yourself? This is just how I am. This is just how I am. No, this is not just how you are. We have learned even in this class that you are able to do new things. But this makes us to resist that newness. This how I am. This how I've been doing it. This how we've been doing it from time immemorial. Well, you can do it differently. But these are some of the reasons why people resist change. And then that caution, or we call it wisdom in quotes, which is actually self-sabotage, and that addiction to comfort. Let me write in the comment section, the comfort zone. Many of us are addicted to comfort. We prefer to stay where it's safe. And I always give this illustration, and I wrote this in my book, Don't Get Stuck. If you have a copy, I spoke about the comfort. I say the comfort zone is like being in a very warm blanket. You know how furry, white, warm, that you just feel as if you are entering inside, and it's very cold, but you are in that warm blanket. And not only that, there's also a fire going on in that place. It's very warm. You are inside. That's how the comfort zone is. But guess what? You are stuck. You are trapped inside, because the comfort zone feels like it's comfortable, but it's actually like a prison. And guess what? The comfort zone may be a beautiful place, but nothing grows there. Let me write in the comment section, I'm breaking out of comfort. Look, you have to break out of it. One of the biggest things that makes people to resist newness is comfort zone. When you've been there, done that, nothing like, you can't come and tell me anything. This one, I've got it. And then you are trapped in that place and you resist the new. But there is a huge cost. To avoiding newness. Like you cannot, many of us think, oh no, it's nothing, I'm just okay. But there is a cost. There is a cost to avoiding experiencing the power of the new. There is a cost. It's costing you. You are stagnant. As long as you are wrapped in that your comfort zone, you are in one place like this, is costing you stagnation. This is why people live the same year over and over again, and the worst, you may not even be aware that this is the same, because many of us don't even stop to review, to check, to see. So you may even be living the same year over and over again, but you never even knew it. So you are stagnant. The person is stagnant, and every dream that they once had, that used to light up their faces, light up their eyes, they had these dreams etched in their imagination, but then those dreams slowly die. Like all of a sudden, it doesn't matter. You say it's not working, but because they have been stagnant, they've kept themselves in that place. And this is the cost of avoiding entering into those new experiences. Then you lose time. Years will continue to pass. And when I talk about time Time is not just, oh, 12 o'clock tomorrow, it will be 12 o'clock next tomorrow. No, 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 no. That time that is going, life is going. Let me write in the comment section. Time is life. Time is life. So that time that is going is your life that is going. Every time we've lost is time that we can never recover. I was just having a conversation, and I think I made a post about it. I saw a post where they said, oh, talk about TV series that you would rate 10 out of 10 from beginning to end, like series that have seasons and episodes. And I saw thousands of comments, like thousands of comments under that post. Just a single one sentence post had thousands of comments, and thousands, like over 500 and something thousand, I think, is it likes or what. I just came through it, and I could see a lot of people were actually people actually took the time to write out all the TV series that they had watched that they rated 10 over 10. Somebody had like 25 entries, 20, 30. And I was just saying that for you to have watched and brought out 30 series that you rate 10 over 10, it means that you must have watched at least 50. And series, remember, series have season 1, season 2, season 3. There are many seasons that have up to, I think Grey's Anatomy has up to 20 seasons. Some have 10. And you watched all the seasons and all the episodes. Some have up to 10, 15 episodes. The sheer staggering amount of hours. And I know, even to me, I used to, and I've shared this before, but just thinking about it now is like it's staggering. The loss of time. Many of us are losing time. And my brother and my sister, my friend, you are not just losing time, you are losing life. Because if you are 20 or you are 30 years old, or you are 40 or you are 50, guess what? That is the time that has passed. If you say I'm 50 years old today, if you say I'm 40 years old, it means that 40 years have passed, never to be gotten back again. But that is how time passes without any meaningful change. Time that we could have invested in meaningful things, in exploring the new, in entering into new realms. We are wasting time, and that time is passing by without any meaningful change. Time is life. Stop losing time. You are losing life. Help me write in the comment section, I will stop losing my life. Because when we allow time to just pass, and many of us say, I'm whiling away time. Please do not while away time. You don't have time to while away, because actually you will tell yourself the truth. Next time you say, I'm whiling away time, tell yourself, I'm whiling away life. Because time is life, and we are losing time. That is one of the huge costs of avoiding newness. Another huge cost is regret. It was Jim Rohn that says that there is the pain of discipline, but there is also the pain of regret. You choose the pain of discipline now so that you will not experience the pain of regret later. But if you don't choose the pain of discipline now, you will definitely experience the pain of regret later. And many times, one of the huge cause of avoiding newness is regret. You say, what if? And I have several what ifs. Recently I've been thinking about one what if, the time that something I could have done 10 years ago, at least 10 years ago. Can you imagine that I did it 10 years ago? I would just sit there and say, can you imagine that I did this? But then they have the opportunity now to redeem the time, to try to redeem our time, to try to begin to move fast, to try to catch up on the things the things that we have lost. But that what if thinking is a huge cause, because it will dominate the mind of the person. And because you have lost opportunity, you've lost time, you've lost a lot, you end up, instead of doing something about it now, it's like a double jeopardy. You've lost time, you've lost stuff in the past, but instead of doing something about it now, you begin to dwell in that regret, And this is one of the costs of avoiding newness. Another cost is reduced confidence. Because you have lost time, you've not used time, because you have not explored entering that newness, you didn't develop the confidence. Remember, we said one of the things that comes as a result is that you're able to become resilient, and be able to adapt and be able to develop confidence. But if you do not explore the new, then you begin to believe less and less in yourself. You had dreams, you believe that you could do everything, you could do anything, but nothing happened. Year in, year out, nothing happened. All of a sudden you begin to say, maybe this is not for me. All these things that they are saying is not for me. These things do not work. I'm too old. What happened? Confidence. You have lost the confidence. You continue to believe less and less in yourself until there is no confidence at all. Another cost is emotional fatigue. You feel drained without knowing why, because your life, you are not doing anything new, you are not exploring. There's nothing novel that will give you that rush, that newness, that you experience, that newness of doing something new and novel. And so every time you feel so drained. Avoiding newness is not neutral. You are not sitting on a fence. Avoiding exploring and entering into the new is expensive. It's not neutral. You can't just sit and say, oh, no, nothing is happening, I'm neither here nor there. No, it is costing you a whole lot. So how do we begin to enter into the new? How do we begin to do this? How do we begin to experience the power? How do we begin to step into what's next? Because let me tell you, what's next for you is huge. Let me write in the comment section, what is next for me is huge, is big, is amazing. It's outstanding. But how do you begin to enter into that newness without being overwhelmed? You start small. I know when people like, oh, start small, all of us want to go and do the big things, right? No, you start small, but you be intentional. You do one small thing, but you be intentional and you be consistent. You will take the small steps. Remember, I was saying, even if you take half an inch, and you take it every day for 30 days, I guarantee that you will not be in the same spot as you were when you started. And then imagine that you did that for another 90 days, 180 days. You are moving, even if it's by half an inch. And get this, the person who has not moved, there is no way. Even the person that is waiting that I'll come and make the major move never gets to make it, but you are making small but consistent steps, and you are making progress. You are moving forward, and all the gains of exploring that new, you are experiencing them. You are experiencing growth, you are experiencing advancement, you are experiencing that forward movement. You are growing your confidence, you are becoming bold and courageous. You are exploring, and you keep on taking the new. Another thing that you can do to help yourself to explore this newness, this experience newness without overwhelming, surrounding yourself with the right people. Please, if you are not on our online community, you need to join us. Every day we are sharing very engaging and educating posts that will help. I remember putting up a post, I think yesterday or so, about the people that are around you. It is very important. Your environment matters. I say you can create a new environment, and I say it's not about jackpot. The people around, the places, the things around you, you can create an environment that enables you to enter into the new. You can create an environment that supports you on your journey of growth. Another thing you can do is to set very bold but realistic challenges. So you want to push yourself, but don't push yourself to the point where you will just be overwhelmed and break. No. So push yourself, but not to the breaking point. So you want to set bold but realistic challenges for yourself. So you have not done this before, you want to do this, you want to read a book, and you are able to set out a challenge for yourself that makes you, to meet it, but doesn't overwhelm you, that you just abandon it halfway. Another thing, very, very important, as we said, that one of the things that makes people to resist newness is fear. So one very important thing for you to begin to do to step into newness without overwhelm is to reframe fear. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment, fear of whatever, you can reframe that fear. See fear as a sign that you are on the right path. Whether it's fear of failure, oh, if I'm not on the right path, that means if I don't even try, how will I even feel if I've not even tried? So always see fear as a sign that you're on the right track. Then you go and do it anyway. Let me write it in the comment section. I will go and do it anyway. This is what I tell myself. When I find that there is any form of fear around me, I say, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna go and do it anyway. Let me write in the comment section. I'm going to go and do it anyway. And then you go and do it. Another very important thing that you must do is to find accountability. Let me write in the comment section. Find accountability. Let me tell you something. Doing it alone rarely works. I know many times we are zealous, and I hope that by the end of this class that you are zealous to take action. But many times doing it alone rarely works. You need accountability. You need a system of accountability. I've said it before. Accountability, and it's a proven research that accountability helps you to achieve your goals by up to 95%. So you want to find a system of accountability, and then you want to submit yourself to that system. And this is why we want you to get into the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. The accountability is big. Our accountability is the game changer. This accountability is the game changer. It is what you have been waiting for. Sometimes you may have the structure, you may have created a structure, but without accountability, you are unable to submit fully to that structure that enables you to have the results that you want. But what we are offering you in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp is a structure, a system that has been created for you to just enter and move. And then accountability. Those two things ensure that you are moving without stopping. You are moving consistently to the destination of your dream. So in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, you will have clarity. You to get to define your next steps. You will have the courage. You will find the courage to take action despite any fear, whether it's fear of judgment or success or failure or fear of whatever. You will find the courage to continue to take action on your own journey, and then you will be able to build consistency, because consistency is key. You're able to build momentum through the repetition of your habits. And then very, very important to us, even one of our core values is community. You are able to find yourself in a place where you are not alone. And I say that doing it alone rarely works. You need people. It doesn't matter who you are, you need people. You need a community of growth-minded individuals. Can you imagine? And this is what I tell the boot campers all the time, that you are in a system where you don't need to go and be looking for, hi, which of my friends will come and go on this journey with me. It's like, no, my friends don't understand what I'm doing. No, you already have a community. You already have a group of people that you people are already facing the same direction of growth, or you are moving in the same general direction. And I love the boot camp. The boot camp was created specifically with the individual in mind, but at the same time is accommodating of many people inside. So you find your place in that system, and yet you also blend inside a community. I really look forward to welcome you into the boot camp. You will have an amazing time, and it's a wonderful opportunity to close your year properly. That you just say, oh, 2025 just came and went. No, you want to close the year on this, putting down, being able to achieve specifics. And it is the system, it is this bootcamp, the Be More Accountability Bootcamp system, that gives you that structure, gives you the system, gives you the support. You practically have your hands being held all through the 12-week period. So please get into the bootcamp. When we give you clarity, courage, consistency, and the community, and when these things come together, you begin to find yourself in the place where you are unapologetically exploring and entering into new experiences. So it's time for your newness. Let me write in the comment section. It is time for newness. No, we've been recycling, we've been doing the same things over and over again, but it's time. Let me write in the comment section. It is time for newness. It is time for you to begin to explore the new. We've been living the same year, we've been doing the same things over and over again. I want you to really get tired of doing the same thing and let us begin to explore something new. It's finally the time where you get to break that circle and you begin to enter into that power of the new. And now is the time. Now is the time for you. I don't want you to defer it. I don't want you to say next time. No, you need to take action and take action immediately. As I mentioned before, the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, the 2025 cohort 3, this is the last cohort. We're going to run from August 25th for 12 weeks. This is the last cohort of 2025. So it's a unique opportunity for you to be able to do something different, do something new, most especially to close this last quarter or last portion of the year. So we really look forward to receiving you into that very high impact program, and it's for your growth and for your accountability and designed to break you from every form, from all the circles, and then be able to push you into the newness that you have been waiting for, and help you not just to enter into that place but to sustain it. It's one important thing for us is to be able to sustain our growth and our forward movement. So the structure of the bootcamp helps you to do that. We hope that you will take advantage and register for 50,000 for 12 weeks, and we have installment payments on up until the date of the induction, where you have to pay up before you get inducted to start the journey with us. Well, thank you very much. It has been, I said it at the beginning, I said that 1 hour flies right past when we are in the weekly live webinars. And I want to say thank you so much for being here with me tonight. It has been a 1 hour well spent as we began to explore and unpack how to experience the power of newness and step into what's next for you. And I say what's next for you is big, is amazing, is mind-blowing, but there is work for you to do. Are you ready to do the work? Let me write in the comment section, I'm ready to do the work. And we are here. The Advanced Lounge exists to walk your journey with you, to walk your journey of growth and of transformation with you. Many times growth can feel scary, can feel like, how do I do it? What do I do? But you can be able to embrace your growth. You can be able to embrace your process without looking back. And this is my invitation to you, that you embrace that growth, you embrace that transformation journey. Don't look back for anything. There is so much ahead of you. Don't look back for anything, and let's go on this journey together. Well, thank you very much. It has been an amazing 1 hour. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, I agree. I know that you have learned a lot. It has been my privilege and my honor to host this session of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinars. As always, thank you very much for showing up and for being a part of this edition. And I hope that you will take everything that you have learned. I hope that you took notes. I hope that you go back and review. But most importantly, I hope that you begin to take action immediately. Register for the bootcamp. That's one of the first things that you can do. Secure your spot, secure your slot in the bootcamp, and let's go on this journey together to explore what is new for you and to be able to enter into those realms and to sustain it. Thank you very much for being a part of this weekly live webinars. I invite you to join our online communities on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and right here on YouTube. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we have new content for you. Be a part of our communities. They are free, absolutely free, and invite others to join as well. We are learning, we are growing, and we are entering into realms, that uncharted territories, for realms that we have never entered into before, and all is for your growth and transformation. So join us in our online communities. Please register for the bootcamp. The information is scrolling on the screen, and share that information with others as well. And I look forward to receiving you in our online communities. I look forward to receiving you into the bootcamp, and I look forward to having you here next week, Thursday, at 8 p.m. live. At 8 p.m. sharp, we go live again. Thank you so much. My name is Tracy Aquera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the founder and anchor of the Advanced Lounge and your regular host on the weekly live webinars. I thank you so much for being here with me tonight, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, remember that you can be, you can do, you can have so much more, and I'm rooting for you always. Good night, everyone.